So we've talked about triggering, and we've talked about amnesia as ways to fall off center, or to be pushed off center. And second nature, what we're calling second nature, is yet another way that we find ourselves off center. And so we want to talk about that a little bit today. And I want to credit this idea of second nature to where I thought it came from. I read Gary Snyder many years ago, which I think was it was a series of essays, or it was writings about his time working in city administration. And that's where I think this came from. But nothing I have done in the past year has allowed me to find that writing anywhere. So I'm going to credit this to Gary Snyder and hope that it's attributed correctly. But whatever it was struck me deeply, and so that's what I want to talk about. And what I think he talked about was, as I remember, about when we fall into doing the thing that we do well, that we've been rewarded to, which looks like a strength, both to us and to those outside of us, but actually does not come from our deepest calling and our most essential self, and our deepest alignment with our principles and values and calling. And so I may be a really good planner. I can call up planning in exquisite detail. It is definitely my second nature. And when I do that, other parts of myself are not available to me. So how do we discern what are the things that we're doing out of this second nature concept? Because we know we're good at it, because we've been rewarded for doing it in the past, and it doesn't cause us to thrive, and it doesn't bring us closer and closer to our centered place, to our deepest, most essential nature.
Our second nature can be used in service to our larger callings. And so part of the invitation here is to begin to notice what some of those second natures might be, and where they may actually be serving as a distraction for each of us to actually be staying on center. And this, again, is going to be an individual tracking exercise. But the idea, when Two Trees shared it with me, was a really expansive notion, and that caused me to do a larger inventory of what it is that I'm spending my time doing, and how the act of spending my time doing certain things that I might be good at might actually be distracting me from the larger calling that I'm here to do. So as, again, the week goes on, this is another simple frame and tool for identifying where there may be forces that pull us out of alignment with our core of integrity.